Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, I want to talk to you guys about my new obsession in the watch world. Not as a dealer, but as a collector. I've been going down a rabbit hole. Now, of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Creedor Pacifique Dual Time, a watch never sold in the United States. I picked it up on my travels. I absolutely love it. And also, guys, don't forget to check out delraywatch.com. Some incredible watches have been coming in stock, including the Otsuka low-tech handmade Japanese watch. I think I'm the only one in the United States selling it. This is a very rare, independent from Japan that is worth taking a look at. Sticking with independence, we also got in the currently iconic, Moser Streamliner with the green dial. Cheapest one in the country. Box, papers, absolutely gorgeous integrated bracelet sports watch. And we also got in another icon, the Cartier Santos Large. Beautiful bracelet, quick release bracelet if you want to put on a strap. It's kind of one of the many watches that made Cartier who they are today, and we have it available at delraywatch.com. Take a look in the description below. We are the best place for a watch geek to buy a watch. Link in the description below. Guys, I want to tell you about my new obsession and explain how it came to be and how differently I felt 5 years ago. My new obsession is Japanese watches. I have fallen in love with the full spectrum of watches made in Japan. From the low end, like the entry-level Seikos and Orients, which, by the way, the low end of mechanical watchmaking is firmly the territory of the Japanese. They make way better watches than the Swiss for the money in that category. But even moving up to a company like Otsuka Low-Tech in the $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 range, all the way to the ultra premium like Naoya Hida. Now, maybe it's because I've become jaded or bored with Swiss watchmaking. It's all the same crap, same models, different dial colors. I read who is allowed to be GPHG judges nowadays. Honestly, the whole thing is a charade to me. The Swiss watch industry has become a little laughable. Germans, on the other hand, still make fantastic watches, but they innovate at a snail's pace. And that's saying something, that they're slower than the Swiss. But I look at what's coming out of Japan. And yes, of course, we've got everything from Casio to Seiko on the lower end. I think the value is incredible there. But moving slightly higher end, a brand like Otsuka Low-Tech, an independent man that takes a base caliber Miyota and puts all these kind of crazy flywheel, star wheel complications, retrograde. I mean, that is true innovation. Yes, the base caliber is just a Miyota. Nothing wrong with a Miyota, by the way. I mean, there would be something wrong if it was in a $5,000 watch, but this guy takes what is essentially a base Miyota and converts it and tunes it into something truly special. And yes, they are $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 watches, but they're entirely handmade in small batches. Then you have brands like Naoya Hida, a Japanese watchmaker that's cranking out some of the most beautiful moon phase watches out there. You guys know I love a moon phase. The attention to detail, the hand beveling, the movements, all incredible. And then if you want something a little bit more production, you have Grand Seiko, who, yes, has been pumping out a few too many limited editions, but the innovation is ripe. Everything from spring drive to interesting dial materials. While they don't release something I love every year, at least they release something interesting every year. And also the quality you get from Grand Seiko with the Zaratsu polishing, the attention to detail on the dials, is truly top notch. This is the kind of watchmaking I get excited about. And it excites me in every price point. It excites me from $100 to $100,000. And I think it is generally the passion for watchmaking that's infected the Japanese market, the attention to detail that you could argue is part of Japanese culture and was part of Swiss culture until it became entirely commercialized and, in my opinion, a little bit of a joke. But the watches coming out of Japan are absolutely exquisite in my mind. And even the watches that came out in the past, like this Credor Pacifique, this was never sold in the US. This came out in the late 90s, early 2000s. Massively undervalued. I mean, I picked this up for about $1,000, and it's got the dual time complication, retrograde date, super high-end watch for the money. I think, while I still respect Swiss watchmaking, I'm not saying it's dead. It's very far from that. I mean, the bulk of the watch industry is Swiss. I think we all need to pay a little bit more attention about the watches coming out of Japan, be it a Casio, a high-end Grand Seiko, or an independent like Otsuka Lotech and Naoya Hida, along with other brands like Kurono as well. I think it has reignited my passion as a collector. It's made me excited to research more about what's coming out, and for the first time in a long time, I actually have a little bit of that fire where I want to know more about a particular watchmaker or a particular technique. Something that, I'm going to be honest, has jaded me a little bit in general because, in the past 10 years that I've owned Del Rey watch, and even longer than that since I've worked in the Swiss watch industry, I just don't see much that excites me anymore. And that has changed with the product coming out of Japan. Anyway, guys, that's just my opinion. I'm excited to share with you something that has made me quite excited to be a collector again, and I wanted to get your opinion. Anyway, guys, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more content, and of course, we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.